It is time for a time lapse. This is another oil painting that I was doing, and I did have a reference picture from Pinterest, but it's just this really colorful sky over the water. I started by laying out all the colors that I thought I was going to need. I began with the blue tone parts of the sky, although I ended up regretting this and wishing I had started with the yellow parts, but no matter, we figured it out. So one of the key features of this picture was the blue sky contrasted with the pink areas of the sky. And the pink that I wanted was supposed to be a bright, kind of obnoxious hot pink color. And I found that I didn't like any of the pinks that I was mixing, they just felt a little bit too flat. But I found one that I was like, okay, this works, and so I went in with it anyway. And then once the yellow was next to it, I started seeing the vision come together a little bit more, and then later in the painting I go over all the pink areas with just a little bit more red. And that was when I was satisfied with it. Mixing the pink color was definitely the most challenging part of this whole piece. The second most challenging part of this painting was not getting any streaks of blue in the yellow area of the sky and ending up with a green streak in the sky. This was why I ended up wishing that I had started with the yellow section and then gone over that with the darker color, the blue, rather than playing the dancing around the blue game that I ended up playing. And then it was time to do the reflections on the water, which is always very fun and satisfying because you can just use the exact same colors that you just mixed for the sky, but this time you don't have to worry about the forms of the clouds or like the highlights and shadows of the clouds or anything. You can just do a nice smooth blend back and forth. And here is what I think is the most satisfying part of the video, is using the black to make the silhouettes of the rocks on the shore. And here's the final product.